Okay, there we go. My god, okay. Very sorry about that. I was trying to find my microphone. I'm just being stupid like always. Okay. So as you probably couldn't tell, there was a new update that came out. Excuse me. For the Overwatch PTR. Just gonna go over here. Gonna go to practice range. Um. Oh come on, flick up. There you go. Okay, I need to put my brightness up. Alright. So we're going to start. So these are the updates. So I guess I'm gonna read them out. So this is actually a new thing. I'm actually really happy it's actually in the game. It's called Introducing While You Wait. What this is they are replacing skirmish. Um, yes, yeah, they're basically replacing skirmish. Um, which while you wait, which is a feature that allows you to just go on the following game modes. Practice ranked, which is now available to be entered as a group. Skirmish, basically, spare freely with other players without keeping track of score. Deathmatch, complete for the top place on the scoreboard. Custom game, pick a custom game from the custom game browser or create your own game mode. And note that the custom game will have to be the new setting. Allow players who are matchmaking available in order to be selected. They are optional and can be accessed by a single player or as a group, but only the group leader can decide which mode to pick. Anyways, workshop updates. Just because the game is actually now practice range mode. So yeah, that's why it's this custom game for the practice range. Alright, this is where we get to the nitty gritty. Okay, so the armor damage reduction is now been increased from 3 to 5. So it's basically like every hero has armor, like Diva, Orisa, Reinhardt, Winston, Hammond, Torbjorn, Bastion, Brigitte, like other, like I think I said I can't remember, but we're gonna start with Orisa. I need to do some settings. Okay, never mind. I think we're all good. Friendly outlines. First thing. Just wanna first use that. Alright. Okay, so as you can already tell, the base armor increased from 200 to 450. So that's why you see the new armor and the new health, which is now 450. Which is now, that means Orisa is not the lowest health character tied with Zarya and our tanks. Now, let's start off with Fusion Driver, which is, I forgot what Fusion Driver is. Okay, basically just her gun. The movement speed penalty reduced from 30% to 20%. So this is what it's gonna look like. A lot quicker. Next is the protective barrier. The health is now reduced from 900 to 600. So it'll be a lot more weaker. So that's brilliant, I think. The fortify, the cooldown is now being decreased from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. I just hold it like this. It's now 8 seconds. It's now 8 seconds other than 10 seconds. So that's just basically a it's basically a mix for a Orisa buff and a nerf. Next is Orion. Actually, in this list is actually a Sigma, but yeah, I'm just gonna go Sigma. Sorry, Sigma's next.
There is no obligation for the universe.
So, as you can already tell by the experimental barrier, is now the health is now being decreased from 1500 to 900, and the barrier health regeneration rate reduced to 150 to 120 health per second.
Observe the
so
barrier.
nice when you come back. So like when it comes back to you,
Wholly predictable.
it will. Excuse me, but it will like like the health would be a lot slower. So the kinetic grasp, or grasp whatever. The cooldown reduced from 13 seconds to 10 seconds, and the damage to shield gain ratio increased from 40 to 60%. So if I just do that, it's a lot quicker, and the amount of shields you get, it's basically just more health for you. Next is Reinhardt. Reinhardt, I just basically just got a big old nerf, and also a buff as well. So the barrier field, which is just this, and you can see, as you can tell, the health has now been decreased from 2000 to 1600, and the movement speed penalty is reduced from 50 to 25%, from 50% to 25%, which is actually really good. I really like that. And the knockback resistance increased from 30% to 50%. So basically, if you get booped off or anything, you won't really move a lot as last time. As a Reinhardt player, I'm completely fine with this change. I feel like, yeah, the movement speed is definitely a good change. When I go actually to healer to go to Moira, I'm going off a list called blizztrack.com, so I don't really want to show really the buffs and nerfs on screen. Anyways, so Moira, her biotic grasp. Oh my god, why does everything have like grasp in it or something? Wait, was that the same name that? Oh wait, never mind. That's kinetic grasp. This is biotic grasp. Okay, so the health you gain from damaging people is being reduced from 4 to 3.25 seconds. Sorry, the healing reduced from 4 to 3.25, which is basically 80 health per second, which is now down to 65 health per second. So like she's still powerful, but she'll be killed easily, which is pretty bad for me because I do play a lot of Moira in my competitive, so that's pretty bad. I'm gonna go back to D.Va now. This is actually a nice little buff. Her defense matrix cooldown has been decreased from 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds. So if I just do this, then I want to eat a Zarya Grav.
Routing power to forward barrier.
Yeah. So it is a lot quicker compared to last time. So we're gonna go to Widowmaker now. Widowmaker got a nerf. I don't know why I served off, and it's a grappling hook, as you can already tell. The cooldown has been increased from 10 to 12 seconds.
Double masterpiece.
Double kill.
Which I'm completely fine about.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Oh crap.
Music to my ears.
Okay.
No one can
Completely
hide
fine with
from
that
my
change.
sight.
I think is yeah, fine. Torbjorn. Where's Torbjorn? Where's the small Mitcher? There you are. That's the Metro. Okay. So he's Overload, which is just basically his E. The cooldown has been decreased from 12 to 10 seconds. So I just use this, yeet my turret, and now it's now 10 seconds except for 12 compared to the base game.
It's better to be the hammer than the nail. Understood.
This is actually a pretty good buff actually for Genji. His ammo has been increased from 24 to 30. So now it is actually a 6 ammo increase for him, which I actually quite like. That's actually a pretty good change. Does give you 5 more times, and yeah. I think also the damage will be more, and yeah. And the last hero update is for Zarya. She got a buff for her particle cannon, which is her secondary fire, not her first, not her first primary fire. So the secondary fire, the explosion radius is increased from 2 to 2.5 meters. So more damage as well for Zarya, and the ammo cost is decreased from 25 to 20. Let's see if you can actually kill a bot with this change. Oh my god, you can. So it'll be a lot more easier. So it'll be a lot more easier to kill yeah, enemies with that change. So all in all, a pretty good one. Okay. Now let's get the hell out of here. So, you might be wondering about the change of like the queuing up, when when you're queuing up and like like replacing skirmish. What the hell is that? So I'm gonna go here, 10 minutes, I don't care. While you wait, this is it. Choose between a variety of activities while waiting for your match to start. Training room now available for groups. Skirmish, deathmatch, now play against your party members interested in game browser. So basically, I just say, oh, let's go practice range. Go practice range, and it'll be still queuing, which it's actually probably like one of, if not the best change ever. And I kind of like how it moves. Is it just me, or is the opacity of the, the outline of the enemies is a lot brighter? So bright. Oh my god, I actually really like that. Like, I kinda like that change, to be honest. So, yeah, it's kind of just a short stream. I actually forgot to mention that. It will be just a short stream. Yeah, I was mostly just talking about that. But, we need to go to the main game, actually. So leave game and queue. So actually there's leave game and there's leave game and queue, which is actually quite useful. So leave game and queue will cancel both, which is really cool. Anyways, so if we actually go to this, the Americas, it actually, so there was been also some changes as well to the base game as well, which is pretty epic. And if it will actually load up, that would be brilliant. Okay, is that okay? Apparently the game is running as of right now, and I do not see anything. Okay, there we go. It's just been just behind the screen because that's just normal. So it's only just about just is so this was okay. Wait, what retail patch notes? Okay, whatever. Wait, does that always say that? Ah, cock. Oh my god, Nintendo Switch. Okay, so now we're in the main game. We're in the base game. You can, of course, do your challenges of game Mercies of the Doctor skin for Mercy. So Dr. Ziegler, I think that's what's it called. Is it called Dr. Wait, let me check. Is it called Dr. Ziegler? Okay, it is. It is called Dr. Ziegler. Okay. And just look at her weapons. Okay. So these are just phrases that got out. So evaluation, lab code, on the clock. Hanon. That does Hanon. Okay. Healing torch. Was that basically in the thing? Um, Ascent, late night, suit fitting. Interesting. Yeah, so you get evaluation lab code, and lab code for um leading the challenges. And what's the career profile? I think this is also now my new updated one for competitive. I did my DPS one and I got gold, so yeah. Um, I'm just gonna try to find the new Mercy play icon. The hell is that? Which king? Interesting. Um, Path to Pro. How do you get that? Okay, interesting. Trying to find it. I think it's literally just a witch. Like witch. Oh my god. Am I stuck in playing like Halloween Terror still? My god, fucking hell. I'm trying to find it. Whatever, I can't find it. Okay. Oh, whatever, it's fine. It's like oh, this one. No, I found it. Dr. Ziegler. There we go. All right. Okay. So now what do we do? Okay, so now we go here. So there was actually a general update. Of course, this is very different. Okay, I'll show you how slow Risa and Reinhardt are in the main game.
Double kill. Triple
Not that big of a difference for Risa, but for Reinhardt, he's so slow.
Justice will be done.
And his 2000 health is still there and everything. So it's on the PTR. So, the general update is there is a new gameplay option called high precision mouse input. I do not know what that does. Apparently, when you enable it, it will allow Overwatch to use your mouse native polling range when determining exactly where to shoot. Note there may be a slight performance cost to enable this option. If you don't know about competitive, they actually now have a map pool. Um, so I think from now on there's gonna be a map pool, and this is what the map pool will be. So the available maps, I think I already did this in my last stream, but I'm just going to do it again. So for Assault, which is the most hated type of map, we have Death of Anubis, Santa Maria, Evil Sky Industries. Um, Payload, we have Watchpoint, Gibraltar, Route 66, and Havana. Hybrid, Kings Row, Hollywood, and Eichenwald. And Control, Nepal, Lijiang Tower, and Busan. I think I actually did do this, it's just that... Yeah, I think I actually did do this. But I'm just going to do it again just in case if you missed it. So, got a general update on like just Maze High School, Baptiste's Immortality Field, and Sigma's Gravity Flux will now more heavily prefer edges. So, if I just try to go for like the middle or something, it won't allow it because it more prefers edges. Anyway, so speaking of Baptiste, he's got them change on his gun, on his biotic launcher. Recovery decrease from 0.45 seconds to 0.36 seconds. The random spread has now been removed, which is a big buff. And oh god, and the damage fall off range now begins at 25 meters, up from 20 meters. And Torbjorn, let's just go to Torbjorn, and then I'm gonna end the stream because I did forgot to say this was going to be relatively a very short stream. So the molten core cost has now been reduced from 10%. I do not know what that means. It's probably old. I do not know what that means. Molten core is just basically its ultimate. That's basically it. So yeah, that's really it. Really just some couple bug fixes as well, cause like normal. I will be actually talking about Overwatch League. Sorry, okay. I will be talking about Overwatch League. about like Overwatch League signings, rosters, everything very soon. When what's what I'm trying to look for? When just everything just comes up, just um when every team has announced their rosters. As of right now, I think the only two teams that have announced their rosters are Philadelphia Fusion and Paris Eternal. I don't know if Paris actually announced it, but I know Philadelphia Fusion is definitely. Um, oh, should I show it? Should I show it to you guys? Yeah, I guess I will. I guess I'll show it to you guys. Um, hang on, let me just go to YouTube. Actually, let me check if there's any news that's come up. Alright. So if you are a Fusion fan, you better watch this. I shall say this is probably one of the best roster reveals I've ever seen. I will be talking about them actually. I will actually be talking about them after this stream. Actually, like while on the stream, I'll be talking about them, and yeah. So enjoy the roster reveal for Philadelphia Fusion.
힐뱅이 잘 들어갔죠? Her shatter comes through as well. Counter shatter. Oh, the big grab. And finds it there, but the 2-2 self-destruct comes in. And it's going to be free.
Drop down comes in from Sato. Primal Rage going to be online. RCK manages to make it back to the neck, but now Fusion is going to be eliminated. Sato is just juggling fools.
Going for it. And maybe not. Tosses it out. No kills out of that one, but he gets a lot of health damage done. Boombox comes in with the finisher on the Coalescence.
Take it out, there won't be a grab. Hands under heavy fire, Atlanta still much healthier this fight. Grab's not going to be used here for phase 2. Trigger free under fire.
Astro got 3, 4. Astro got 4 kills in that fight.
Going to pop that one up off the bat. Ivy gets the pop out there on the hook, takes him down, goes into the back, fights terrified. They've got Ivy.
Lands a big triple on the barrage there. The Crab's not helping. Both support the core together. That's what they needed, but Carpe strikes in again. He's fucking one. Connects off the big remote. Carpe, what are you doing? This is unbelievable.
There it is. Compton now going to commit with the Graviton Surge and force the sound barrier. No! What?
Now Fury having to take a breather as they're on the point. They get one tick so far, I believe. But Ocean finds one onto Silkred finally, and now Fury, that is a fast hole hog, and he gets 4!
Alright, that's the roster. Okay, never mind.
Gets hit though. EQO with the kill on the Nero. Philadelphia bringing it back.
Trying to flank. Here we go. Pulling him in. Liberal and Shonak down. EQO. Hey, guess what? He's back.
Okay, so that was the real one. That is not what I'm looking for. Okay, so all those players that you saw was Philadelphia. Let me just go to Philadelphia Fusion. Okay. So if you don't know about EQO, which is basically how you pronounce EQO, he actually originally left the team, but then he rejoined back. So people were just going crazy about that. Anyway, so Carpe, he's just basically just a monster. I'm not going to, give you guys, oh, this is what he does, because basically they just covered all in roster reveal. So he actually joined the team, of course, in 2017, which is basically he's been here since the inaugural season, including Snillo, who wasn't really announced, but we have suspicions that he is still in the team. Poco, Sato, and Boombox. Ichiro's also been here as well. I think he'll say it. A player rejoined after previously leaving. So actually, um, he joined the team in 2017 as well. Uh, so yeah, basically all of these players who has a number jersey on them, they have been here since the very beginning. Ivy, however, came another Overwatch League team called Toronto Defiant. Right now rebuilding their team, and I will be talking about them very, very soon. Um, Fury, he originally came from London came from London Spitfire, who won the inaugural season, uh, basically just an inaugural season against Philadelphia Fusion. So it's kind of weird to be honest. Alarm, he was actually in the Fusion University, which is basically their academy team for Philadelphia Fusion. So yeah, he's down there. So yeah, now he's in here in the Overwatch League. And Funny Astro originally was a two-way contract player for the another Overwatch League team called the Atlanta Reign. So he was originally a two-way contract with Atlanta Reign and their academy team, Atlanta Academy. We'll be talking about the other teams like Guangzhou, Paris, UC, Washington, Florida, New York, but Toronto, Boston. We'll be talking about all of those teams when they announce their rosters. So I just wanted to say thank you for joining me in this stream, very short stream actually. I do apologize if this was a really short stream, but it happened. So I do apologize for that. It was mainly just updates and everything, but hey, it happened. So I just wanted to. So yeah, I did forgot to put performance mode on. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Anyways, it doesn't really matter to be honest because just I wasn't really playing. I was more just like telling you guys what happened and stuff. So I will be actually talking about Philadelphia Fusion later on when all the teams has announced their rosters. I'll be also talking about them as well when they gradually announce their rosters. I don't know if Paris has actually announced their rosters, like their roster. I will actually check after the stream if they have. I'll talk about them in the next stream. So yeah. So thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, goodbye. Yeah, and goodbye.